Okay, the stern is now nicely glued. Let's just pull that off, and that's terrific. And now I think I've added that curved part at the stern as well. Once again, bent it with a bit of heat, and we've got a really nice looking hull here. So we're using some bog to try and make the bow now look pretty again, because it really has, it's really been changed. The only way to do that is to cover the cracks, cover it with enough bog that you can actually sand it back nicely. So there we go. I'm just showing you here, this is the bog after about 5 minutes, and this is the bog after 10 minutes, and it's turning cheesy. That's the time when you get some work done. Now I'm just going to sand the top deck and the corner, because the edge of the deck on the boat is clearly round. So I'm just putting a nice round on there and making it all fit nicely and quickly. It takes a little while to do this, but in fact the result's nice. As you can see, I love this sander. It's got, I think it's about 180 grit in there at the moment, so it's nice and fine. And you can see from the bow that it's been sanded. And I've even filled where the two panels meet halfway down the hull. Now you can see where I've put the anchor hole there. That's all going to have to be repaired. Now I've given it a sand, but there were still some low spots, so I'm just doing this one more time with just a very fine amount of filler, and this will be the final touch before the boat is then, or before the bow is finished. I've put something behind there too. I think it was just masking tape to hold the bog when it went in to that little slot. A little bit more on the bow, so I just touch it up a little bit, then use some nice fine sandpaper and finish it off. You can see the sail in place there, it's looking terrific. And we're now at the stage where I'm going to spray it. Now the reason I'm spraying it at this point is because with clear perspex it's absolutely impossible to know what you've got. I know the hull is looking basically okay, but by the time I finish this nice grey undercoat of etch, it'll tell me exactly what it's looking like. And you can see practically straight away that the groove of the coaming on the front, on the port side, is far too deep. Starboard side, that's looking pretty good. There's a bit of filler that needs to be rubbed down. Bit of this and that. I just put the props in and the tail just to make it look better, plus the sail. It's actually looking like the Nautilus now. It's very, very recognizable. I actually took a picture of it next to the actual picture when it's in dry dock at this point, because it's looking practically there. It's looking very nice indeed. That crack on the port side is far too deep under the coaming. I'll fix that. And we're looking not that bad.